Hello, hello. Hey, let me check this. Okay, it is working, and this is my first time using a microphone and use speaking English. By the way, I am not a native English speaker, S- so if my grammar is wrong, I am so sorry. So let's start the video. I mean the live stream. I want to share my adventure of learning Rust, the Rust programming language. After I read many Rust code, I found finally found that Rust is the most productive low level language. And here I want to share why it make me productive in creating application. I'm so sorry if my if my English is not good. I am not a native English, so I am so sorry for it. So how to start it? This is my first time using real voice in my channel live streaming. I don't know what to talk. My English is so bad. Okay, let's start with a random. Firstly, I want to to tell that so here my experience in using Rust programming language. Uh, the most different that I feel compared to when I use C++, but I am not expert C++ too. I am completely newbie in both C++, and also Rust. So this is my experience. The first thing that makes me able to do something in Rust faster and better is the boot system. Yes, this is the real story. The boot system. When I was when I learned about C++ some day ago, a long day ago, the boot system, the CMake is the one that makes me why I feel that it is very hard. The CMake build. I I tried to to add three RT party library, and I have to set up the CMake and then the heater. Oh, CMake and heater. That two things is not easy, and this is very different in Rust. In Rust, I just was very simple. I just need to create a cargo new and my project name, and then it is done. This is so in C++. For example, in C++, I need to use something like this. Katir, for example, this is a C++ project. I need to remove the folder and then Katir, the CPP. Oh, CD, CPP, and then I have to create this file. This the CMAC list dot txt. This CMAC is what make me hard at doing C++ in the past. Which system in C++ is just like us. I call it this as the CMAC hell and also the heater hell. It is not easy to understand. And this is very different with Rust because in Rust I just need this thing, this cargo new, and my project name. For example, this I use cargo new Rust. Boom. Yes, the cargo will create me the project setup cd Rust, and here the project setup is also simple. Yes, like to others to build. I don't need to create the include file and then the include the header and then the linking process. Oh, let's let's search this the CMake file in C++ real project. So what is C++ real project? I will use let's search application written in C++ project GitHub. Uh, C++. For example, a backend project. Let's see in this CMake list, and then let's see what is. So this is a simple version. My experience is different from it. Like okay, my C++ repo. I am actually also newbie in C++, but I tried some C++ code, but I don't think my C++ code is good. Where is C++? This is I don't think this is the correct C++, but this is why I feel that it is hard and complicated. And this the CMake file, CMake. This is we declare the minimum version of the CMake and then the project name and the C++ standards 20 relevant package. This is just I I actually this is not written by me. I use AI to help me. So this is this boot system is what I mean that C++ boot system is a hell, not easy. This if you compare it to the Rust cargo system, the Rust one is so much simpler. Like let me open my Rust project and see the boot system file. For example, this on this it doesn't use three party library. Uh, 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 For example, this looks so much simpler, easy to understand with system compared to this. Look, this the CMake hell is hard to understand. The syntax, or this the sets of case internal. Also the header hell when I need to add three party library is plus sometimes I need to deal with the header hell and sometimes solving the header is not easy. But in Rust, I just type the library name and then the version and the feature is so much simpler. Like this is the package info, but this is not important. This is for uploading to cargo to crate.io. This is the one that easy to understand. The dependency. If I want to add a three-party library, I just type the name and the version here. For example, here. So this is so much simpler than the C++ CMake. For example, I want to add a 3RJ party library named Tokyo. I just type the name of the library Tokyo and then the feature one. Yes, just like this. So much simpler. Yes. And then is I want to active a certain feature. This is also easy to understand. It's the or version one. For example, it is the features. What feature I want to active? For example, full. Feature full is mean I active all the necessary feature that we can read from the documentation here. This is also what I love about Rust is the centralized documentation of the three-party library, easy to find. For example, Tokyo Rust documentation. This is the feature flag. So the feature, for example, the full feature. This is full. So the full feature will active on this feature, the necessary feature. This is easy. For example, we want to add uh, vlog. This this star mean I want the latest version of the library. Just like this, so simple to understand. Or I also can use the cargo add command. Cargo add, for example, I want to log. Cargo add log. Yup, so simple. But compare this with the CMAC hell. I just said objectively based on my experience. It's not easy to understand three-party library. For example, if it has a header hell, this is the one point that make me productive in Rust compared to C++ is the quit system. And then let's continue by writing the code. The other thing that make Rust is so productive for me is the compiler. Yes, the compiler is I think amazing feature that it has because it will tell me that I have a mistake or I create a mistake. For example, here fn main. For example, I create uh, the multi-threading data. Let's we have struct and name or just let data is I'm going to create a simple multi-threading program to demonstrate that the compiler is really helpful in creating a code. Let's import std thread. and then we create new thread spawn. We take a closure. We move the variable. So we mutate the data variable. We join the thread. We just panic the program. This just for demonstration. No need for error handling here. So let's try this. Oh, I should not use move here, but as far as I know, it should be moved because the thread might finish. This is will be prevented to Rust, so I could not demonstrate it because the Rust compiler will already prevent it. So let's take other topic. But other thing that I love is the default move behavior. For example, in C++, as far as I know, the the default is a copy. I'm not expert in C++ because it is not easy, so I could not demonstrate the C++ code. But in C++ code, as far as I know, we have to use the move constructor like this, or is the move, STD move. or in the move constructor to avoid a deep copy of object. But in Rust, the default is a move, so it is impossible to do an intentional copy. For example, in a big project where many people touch that project, so that can set a standard for the project that uh, mistake of copy is already prevented. For example, I create a fn tags that take a data symbol print line to demonstrate it. We print the ID. The stack function will take the data variable because I pass by value here, not by reference. So it is will be moved. Look, the compiler already tell me that the variable is removed. I forgot that this is a struct, so I should add this formatter. Oh, not here, but here. But if I take the value, I don't need to add the formatter. This is what I mean. The compiler is really help me. The data is already moved here in this tags function. So in this line, the data is already invalid. This is a good standard that if it is in C++, let's create a C++ version. I'm not a C++ expert, so my code might be a mistake, but this is just I want to demonstrate what I know so far. It's the track, just the same code, data, and then with ID integer. Oh, I forget that in C++ I use like this integer ID void tags and then data uh, data std cout data ent main I don't know if this is correct. Have not read C++ code for so long. I might get some error. Oh yes, the IO stream heater. To signature. What this mean? If this len 5. So this data will be copy. So this if we have known that the default in C++ is copy, this will be copy here. Data is copied. So in here we place one data in memory, and then it will this will duplicate the data. Data is to duplicated in memory. So there are two data in memory, but in Rust the default is move. So here let's comment this code first, or just remove this first because it is not necessary. So we create one data in memory. When we when the execution enter this function, the data the the amount of data is still one. no copy because it is just moved here. Like we create here and then we transfer the data to the tax function. So now the data is owned by this tax. Previously it is owned by this fn main, and then it the main function transfer this data variable to this tax function. No copy happen here. Why this default matter? Because good default will make a good program. Like, I mean the footgun here, the footgun there is less. Let's continue. Now is the memory allocation pattern in Rust. In C++. We manage the memory manual. For example, ent main malloc. I forget the syntax of malloc. I think like this. Size of ent. This is the amount 10. Let's compare this if this error or not. stdio c stdio. This is for from C standard library. cstd. When the syntax is wrong, v extern malloc size t size. Oh, 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 oh. Yes, actually we can create this integer in the stuff, but I want to demonstrate that uh, if we want to allocate heap data, we need to do it manually like this. The data is uh, include IO string stdcout data c CO3, and then we cheated the variable data. Invalid conversion integer to void. Deleting void is undefined. To void pointer. Oh, what this mean? Or this return pointer? I think yes. Uh, void is not pointer. Sorry, my C++ skill is so newbie. In void pointer is not a pointer to object type. I need sub browsing. Let's just use this AI browser. Malloc malloc example code. Oh, this is the type here. We have to use the type. So we create a integer pointer integer pointer here. If we not specify this type, it will return void pointer. Yes, I mean that's run. Oh, because I see out the memory address, not the value. We difference the pointer. Yes, 100. So this is the programming discipline that we need to master the pointer, malloc pointer, and then the pointer to reference. This is, I think, this one is general, but the delete this keyword. If we forgot calling this code, we have a memory leak. As data is never free from the memory. the memory. It still work, but we have memory leak. But in Rust, it is impossible to happen. It's FNMA is create this data. If we create like this, it will be allocated in stock by default. So actually, any number is allocated in stock. So I need a heap data that is a string. String is a heap data. String new uh, or string from this value is hello. So this data is allocated to the heap. This we allocate string to heap, and then the string will be deleted automatically by the RAS system. The this data will be deleted automatically at the end of scope. So it simplifies the mental model. It simplify our discipline need because by this way it is impossible to have memory leak because of forgetting to calculate. In C++, air, AI actually in the Rust is also RAI, but it's more about ownership-based resource acquisition. I'm not know the RA, RAII indeed. I'm still so newbie here. Let's me demonstrate this is class data ent data and the value. I think the value is the official keyword, so let's change it to 18. This is the constructor. Is this correct code? I don't know. Is this correct? So let's just try this. And then this is the destructor. delete the self ID. We can use auto list like this. New data. We call the constructor. This is delete what delete so. I don't know the correct word, so let's just try. 100. What is the error respected? The serve line 14. Line 14. Serve was not declared in the scope. I forgot guys the serve the serve syntax is how to access a property in C++ class from inside the class. On this, not serve this. What other error? Data is a private, so we create this a pub- public. What other error? Pub, the correct name is public. No messing, no messing data. Mm, 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 mm. Where is my term? Public data. Self was not declared. Let's search again. C++ RAII destructor example. Delete this or I think is delete this, so it might delete itself. Delete is open. Yes. Okay. This is there is RAII. So we create the constructor and destructor. This destructor will be run at the end of the scope. But that is what happen if we create a mistake in this destructor, and then it is the same story. We create a mistake here, but in Rust it is automatically the Rust create the the destructor for us, so we just don't care about destructor. And there is the C++ smart pointer, but I am not understand it in deep yet, but I will try this. C++, CPP, unique pointer example. So yes, we should make unique, include memory, unique pointer, PTR. So basically we can this mean we can remove the destructor, include memory, and then here unique. What is the type name? Unique PTR. Unique PTR. Hmm, data. Our data make unique. I this is a template. I think this is template. This syntax calling like this. Data. How to pass the so this is 100. Oh, okay. STD. I don't use a easy namespace. STD make unique. STD unique PTR. Yes, this is Let's try to output just to make sure. See, remember this return a pointer, so we to reference the pointer using this syntax, this arrow syntax. We need to make this public, but, but we should do here uh, function member function, but this is just for example. So remove the public here, public. What error? Data candidate expect zero argument unprovided. ENT to data. Ooh, strong free, ownership. This is what I mean. The manual move syntax. Key, the one with argument in constructor. How to pass the constructor to argument? Oh, why the syntax is like this? I think this is the new syntax. I don't know that candidate expect zero argument when provided, but this expect one argument. Let's just try this. Let's try the new syntax. ID with ID. Not there are three candidates. Candidate one, candidate X, zero argument one provided. No bound conversion. What this mean? Candidate expect zero. No common conversion. His name. I think my code is already same here. In the chat. Name in the chat. ID. I pass 100 to the constructor, but it returned an error. How to solve this? No noun conversion for argument one. Let the AI try it because I not knowledgeable in C++. I doesn't learn it in deep investigate this. This is a typo. Data is incomplete. I'm using a letter A. Whoa, there is a typo. But why your error message is different, bro? You said candidate data expect zero argument when provided. If the error message tell me that there is a typo, that would be easier to fix. Oh no, this is not a typo, but the clipboard of the thermo because the code is wrapped. You must give an integer. That integer will be stored in ID. I already did like this. Actually, this is the same as my code. Look, STD make unit data 100 an integer value. You need PTR. Ooh, investigate this. Semicolon is invalid syntax. Oh, there is a typo, but the Iran music is not descriptive. It doesn't tell me that there is a typo here. Yes, there is a typo, but the Iran music is different. It said invalid use of incomplete class data. Class data is not complete under closing brace. Oh yes, this is a complete closing brace, but I focused on this thing, this thing. That's clear. So yes, this this is like Rust, but a bit different. So I will tell the different as far as I know. So this unique PTR create us the heap data and then return pointer to that data here. So so this is how to read it. STT unique PTR data. This is the type, and then this is the variable name. STT make unique. This is the like utility function to create a unique PTR data. This is the type. This is a template, so we create the type and we provide the type at compile time. So no reflection overhead here. This is 100. We passing the value to the constructor, and then it will be freed automatically at the end of this code, just like Rust. But the difference here is the different. The Rust version, this is called ownership based resource acquisition. It means that it ensure us that uh, it ensure only one only one how to word it, only only one agent that mutate the variable at the same time. So only one one access that can, I mean only one, that is people, that means only one people that have access to edit this data variable at a time. So for example, if we have people people A and B, they want to they want to edit the data at same time. Let's call it uh, 6 p.m. The Rust compiler will prevent it, will stop it, because It could be data corruption. The Rust compiler stop it. So people A edit the data at 6 p.m. and then people B edit the data at 7 p.m. So this way it is guaranteed. It is guaranteed that no race condition and data race happen here. The C++ version lack of this guarantee. So we have to make sure ourselves using programming discipline. This is the difference as far as I know. And then other thing, let's clear the code. Other different is uh, preventing tending reference. Let's try event tags. Is we create let data. Data is a stack 100 integer on the stack. We return a reference of integer 32. We return the reference. Reference is mean the memory address. And we call the stack. The compiler should prevent this. Let's open new terminal session. Here, the compiler prevent us returning a tagging reference. It tells me to create a lifestyle so that that reference would not be a tagging reference. But in C++, let's try a reference integer tags integer data 100 return reference of data. Stacks and this is a pointer. So a data type to receive a memory address is called a pointer. There is error. What mean address of local variable data is returned. Oh, this is an upgrade. As far as I know, the old version doesn't have this warning. So yes, there is improvement here. It now give a warning if we return attending reference. Yes, this is good. There is a warning, an improvement. What happen if we continue this? This could be a crash. Let me demonstrate it. Let's try. Yes, right. It give a crash segmentation fault, but now it give a warning to us. This warning that it warn us that we are returning a dangling reference of a local variable. Now that is I must say in the last version it requires us to compile the code because if it successfully compiled it would be a crash like this that this C++ version segmentation fault. So it it is stopped at compile time. We are told if we want to return the reference, we code by specifying the lifetime of that variable so that the compiler can verify that where should the variable still live. But I think if we static, it is still tagging reference because it is simply a stack variable. And the stack variable would be deleted automatically at the end of the function execution. So yes, data would be deleted after this function and let's try would Rust prevent it. Expected value found within integer O. I create a typo here. Yes, the does also prevent us cannot return reference to local variable data. Why we cannot? Because it would be a dangling reference like this C++ one. A segmentation found. So yes, it prevent us from the mistake. And let's continue. Other thing that I found makes me productive is what else? Uh, Error handling might be. I haven't tried C++. Try exception. C++ exception. Try handling example. Okay. This is my first time trying C++ error handling. Include just a simple function here. Wait, talks through runtime error. Talks std cout after talks try try cause. What is the type? Cuts cons. What is this syntax? I think this is the type. Runtime error. What is this? Reference. Okay, this is cons is this is a object name and the reference error std. How to print the error? A dot what? Error dot what? Let's try. Oh, there is a typo in here. Eh, this is what? Ah, I forget. I always forget. This is come from STD. Okay, error. But it is a panic. Oh, this throw is equivalent to a panic because this CR is not executed. What if I don't want to panic? What if not a panic? Uh, I read a code like this, but it is a panic. Oh, so this try exception is anytime I call this true, I should call this instead of panic. I should catch the this. So this true. And I just type directly here std runtime error. Still a panic. Some error does not throw definite behavior is seen at how how to create a custom error that does not panic. So throw is equivalent to panic call. So should avoid this as much as I can. Using optional. I think this is equivalent to rush option, might be, or is expected. This is like a rush result. Result is also the an error value expected. STT unexpected. My error. Result that error. Oh, this is written the error object. The error object has a mistake and code. This is in the code. What is my error? Oh, eh, oh, this. Okay, I think I understand it now. We include the header uh, expected. Let's remove the try cards. What it insert a function xdd expected my error. This is the value. Yes, exactly like as a result. STD expected. Can I use void here? Hmm, can I use STD string? This is just for demonstration, like use detection, and then we return error directly STD unexpected -100. How to count the error object? Okay, so I create variable result auto tags if result std cout result that error that message. Uh, no, I don't is this use a custom tag and then I don't it message. I don't know if this is correct or not. Oh, tax was not declared in the scope. I already declared this. Sorry, there is a rain. It is raining here. X tax. Oh, that was declared in the scope. STD expected that I think we have to how to type how to type equal to is because 1 2 3 and STD because 1 2 3 and STD C++ 1 2 3. I'm sorry guys, it is raining here. Yes, I found the error, but is let's try let's check if this find it or not. After yes, this is not a penny. Yes, yes, this is equivalent to the rest.